started here. As the Hopkins Royals get set to face off away against Mound Westonka. Lovely Thaler hockey rink. A little cold here today. Caught most of the parents off guard. We expected a little bit warmer environment, but haven't put the heat on yet this season, it seems, so it's a little bit brisk in here. All right, we're underway. Face-off controlled by the Royals. Flipped up. Not able to control, and Mound Westonka dumps it in behind the Hopkins net. West battles for it, and picked up by Wyatt as he skates in, passes over. Oh, just outside of the reach of Knox Hill and stick there. And Carter skates it in, passes over to West. So West is going to take a shot off the pipe. That's one pipe already here today for the Royals. Hit that one pretty square. And the puck is knocked out. Jonah loses his footing, but luckily Wyatt was skating back to pick that puck up as he turns and skates back in the zone. Coming in with speed, cuts to the middle, but it's off a skate. Loose puck back to Wyatt. Wyatt fires it in to West, tipped, loose. And picked up by Mound Westonka as they now skate back towards the Hopkins net. Shot is saved, loose puck. Cleared by RJ out to the corner. Pass back to the point. Shot is not much on that one, picked up by Evan. He now turns back to the corner. Centering pass goes all the way through to the near boards. And eventually picked up by Wes. Passed over to Hillen, beyond his stick, so they'll skate off for a change here. And Mound Westonka dumps it in deep. Choppy here. The Royals not able to break out of the zone. Now RJ is getting lifted, passes over to Lucas. Lucas over to Jack. Jack tries to get it in deep. It's going to go all behind the net. As Jack will try and pressure. Picked up by Lucas, bouncing in front. Shot in, loose puck. Bouncing puck, still loose. Lucas spins, makes a couple moves. Battling for it. A lot of players losing footing out here today. I'm not sure what's going on with the ice, but puck is out, held in by Carter. Carter tries to shoot it, but that was stick check, knocked it away from him. Back out to the point, picked up by Carter. Carter's going to shoot it in, tipped, loose, and behind the net. Lucas tries to go out front, it's off the side of the net, back to Jonah. Jonah, one-time slap shot in, covered by the goalie for the whistle. All right, so after a little bit of about a minute or so of shaky play, the Royals had some nice sustained pressure there. Unable to put the puck in the back of the net, so the score remains tied 0-0. Face-off, controlled by the Royals as Silas skates with it. He's knocked down. One-time slap shot is wide of the net from Milo. Mound Westonka off the boards, picked up by Milo, but then right away taken away again by Mound Westonka as they now come back in 3-on-2, skating in, stick check, loose, nice stick from the goalie there, knocked it away. It's picked up by Norton as he skates now with it. He's got Milo going with him as well as Grant. Norton skating in, passes over to Milo. Milo's going to get a shot and covered up by the goalie for the whistle. Face-off controlled by the Royals. Halen tries to go all the way across. Get caught up in Carter's feet. Mound Westonka skating in. Shot is low and wide. Held along the near boards here. As the Whitehawks skate with it, pass it to the far side point. Slap shot is saved right in front of the goalie, and whistle. Puck is still loose. Whistle is blown. Play is stopped. Back up to the point. Lucas skates in. Nice play by Carter to pick that off. Lucas skating with him. Carter's going to take it out wide, dump it in deep. Behind the net. Jack is there. Still loose. Jack battling. Hopefully Westonka will skate back the other way. Long pass is picked off by Carter. Nice play by Carter there. He's going to now rush it in the zone. Skating up. Centering pass over is into the Whitehawk stick, and now back the other way. That pass is picked off by Lucas as he now skates with it. Takes it out wide. Shot up off the glove. Loose puck. Still loose and covered for the whistle. Controlled by the Whitehawks as they skate through the neutral zone. Cross-ice passes off target, gives the Royals a chance to get back. Dumped into the corner where Norton will get there first. He'll chip it over to RJ. RJ will pass it up to Grant. Grant skating with it. He's got Milo with him as well as they come in 2-on-3. Nice pass over to Milo. Milo's going to try and get a shot. Loose puck in front. Oh! Crashing the net there with Silas. This shot went just wide. Battle for the puck now behind the net as it goes in the far corner for Silas, who's going to pick it up. Quick little stop spin, centering pass. Goalie gets a stick to it and knocks it away. Westonka now through the neutral zone. Shot, save, bounced up, picked up by Westonka. Grant and Norton pressuring down there in the corner. Back to the point, knocked back down by the net. RJ's going to get there first. He's got some time if he takes it. Passes it to Milo, but it's through his feet. Bounces off the near side boards. They'll skate off for a change as Westonka looks to regroup. And Wes is going to skate with that now. 1-on-4, I like our chances. Here we go. Here goes Wes Hahn skating in, going wide, circling behind the net, faking a move, trying to go back to the point. Shifts it down the corner to Knox Hillen. Knox Hillen skating with it, tries to go out front, but it's tipped up. Oh, back to the point. Jonah, I'm sure he didn't get beat, so he retreated. Nice play by Jonah there to break that play up off the boards, where it's picked up by Wes. And Westonka gets it back out of the zone as they now enter the Hopkins end. Shot is wide of the net. Carter's there. He chips it up the boards, but nice pinch there from Mound player. Holds it in. Shot is up a stick, goes high, bounces short. 17's going to get a shot. And our goalie covers for the whistle. 8:08 left in the first period. Face-off controlled by Mound Westonka. And still control the puck in the corner. Going to have a tripping penalty here on Evan. The first penalty of the game goes to the Royals. Evan will go to the sin bin for 2.5 minutes for tripping. So with 7:56 left in the first period, the Royals will enter a penalty kill situation. Puck comes out to the point, D-to-D pass, tries to drop it down low, deflected, but able to get over there. Goes off Norton's skate, luckily, prevented that centering pass from reaching its target. As number 8 circles, comes out to the blue line, passes over to D, far side D. Centering pass tipped, picked up by Norton. He passes up to Wes, as Wes now skates with it. Wes gets it in deep as we get 2 fresh D out. Wyatt will give some mild pressure as, again, we're on penalty kill, so we don't want to forecheck too aggressively. 4 skates in. Nice stick from Wyatt to knock that away. Back behind the net. Tried to put it out front, but Jonah picks that up. Cutting in front of the net. Carter now has it. Puck's picked up by Wyatt as Westonka gets some fresh skaters out. He's going to come back. He's got some speed. Coming back the other way. Centering pass, picked off, and dumped in. Number 2 skating in. He's going to look to get a shot. Not able to get a shot. Picked up by Milo. Milo flips it up down the ice. Silas is going to give chase. Puck took a funny bounce, so I don't think there will be icing called. There isn't. Nice job by Silas to hustle to get down there and try and maintain possession for the Royals. He's knocked to the ice. Milo flings along the boards where Grant's over there in the far corner. And ultimately the puck gets out of the zone. Norton's going to pick that up. He flips it up. Grant's going to get to that first. He's going to skate, see if he can get a shot off here. He cuts middle, takes it around, shot, saved by the goalie, knocked into the far corner. And Westonka gets it in deep. 20 for Westonka, gets over there quickly, but RJ keeps possession. He looks the circle, gets it over to Jack. Jack tries to get it over to Grant. Eventually it gets there. Now Grant and Silas battle for the puck. Out to RJ, a shot off a shin, and all the way back out to Jonah. Uh-oh. Jonah's pass, hand on the pass, 23 skating in. Sequence there for the Royals, but that's all right. A lot of hockey left to play. Offsides. Shot after the whistle. The referee tells him not to do that. Face-off is still being battled for. Picked up by Jack. Jack skating with it. He makes a move out wide. Tries to center it in. Lucas is there. Somehow the goalie covered that. Kept it out of the back of the net. Nice play there from Jack to Kern. Down, arms up for icing. distance called. Wyatt picks the puck up, he skates in, shoots it low, saved by the goalie, cover for the whistle. Face-off controlled by Mound Westonka. As they go behind their net along the boards. Carter's there, hold it in. Mound Westonka wins it back quickly. Coming back the other way, 2-on-1. Toe drag in, gets a shot, but our goalie saves it. Picked up by Grant. Now we're going to have another penalty on the Royals. Nice play by RJ there as he skates with it. He goes down though, tries to knock it over. Hopefully picked up by Mound Westonka. Shot is in. Face-off pulled over here to the near boards, knocked in, picked up by Norton. Goal from Mound Westonka. Let's see if the Royals can get some mojo back here with 3:26 left in the first period. Passes up to Wyatt as he skates in. He's got Wes and Hillen with him. Backhand is saved by the goalie. Rebound wasn't quite able to be controlled by Wes as the puck comes back the other way. Wyatt flips it up to Knox and still keeps the puck. Skating with it. Taken down. Tripping. So the Royals will get a power play here. 3 minutes left in the first period. Face-off controlled by the Royals. Hillen skates in. His shot is off a stick, doesn't make it to the net. Bounced off the boards out to RJ. RJ slap shot is wide of the net, bounces off the corner. Picked up by Wes. Wes tries to get it to White, but I passed it behind him and fired down. Tipped, no icing. Icing called in the Royals. 54 seconds left in the power play. 2:23 left in the first period. Puck is knocked out to the point, gets out of the zone, so Westonka will have to regroup. DDD pass, dumped it in deep, tipped, but into the corner for Carter. He knocks it over to Jonah. Jonah lets it go past him as it's picked up by Grant, who flips it up. But picked up by number 12 for Mound Westonka. Silas over to Milo. Milo tips it. He's going to keep skating onto it. Picked up by Grant. Grant's going to get past the red line and dump it in, but number 8 gathers it before it gets down to the goal. Picked up by Milo. The stick is lifted. And offsides. Pass it up to Lucas. He's going to skate in. One-on-one here. Shot is high and wide. Off the boards. Flipped in by Norton. Picked up by Jack. Jack fires it in behind the net. Lucas is going to try and get over there first, but 26 may beat him to it. Flipped up. Not held in by RJ. Good attempt there, but not quite able to keep it in the zone. Up to Jack, but that's just out of his reach. Flipped into the corner, flipped out in front, nobody there for the Royals, shot on net, tip and in. 12-19, 12 seconds left in the first period. That one hurts. Score is 4-0. Players on the bench called by a stick, but that won't be called. So Royals got a lot of work to do to get back in this one, now trailing 4-0. At the end of one, Royals trail 4-0. See if we can regroup here and get ourselves the scoreboard. start the second. We got Hillen, Heaney, Hahn, Norton, Johnson. Puck's gathered by RJ. He passes up to Wyatt, but not able to control that pass, and eventually controlled by Mound Westonka. Back up to Norton, bounces up the boards. Wyatt flips it up off the boards. He's skating across now. Couple players with him, passes over, and one-timer goal. There we go. There's the score of the game in the second period. Takes that, scores 4-1. Nice pass from Wyatt to West. Puck's controlled by Milo as he skates it into the zone, dumps it in down behind the net. Silas giving chase. Off the boards, Carter holds it in. Bounces behind the net to 71. He wraps it along the boards. Grant tries to get there. Silas skating over. Nice pass up to number 8 there. Good stick from Jonah to break that up as Milo picks up the puck and circles behind our net. Backhand flips it over to Silas. Silas tries to go back to Grant. And ultimately up and out as it's gathered by Norton. He passes up to Silas. Silas over to Milo. Milo knocks it down into the corner. He skates off for a change. And behind the net, Grant is there, gets a stick to it. He's circling with it. Tries to pass it over. That passes off a stick. Doesn't make it to its target. Still loose in the corner. Grant battles. Still battling for it. Jack is there now. And out of the zone. Carter's going to keep possession, dump it in deep. Lucas now gives chase. Flung along the boards. And out of the zone, Norton will get over there to gather the puck as he turns and looks for options. Jack passes over to Lucas. Lucas skating with it, passes back to Jack. Oh! Not able to get a stick to it. Almost had a goal just like our first there. Lucas now skating with it, turning, looking for options as he skates up. Oh, off the crossbar. Nice shot. That one off the crossbar. Oh, try to get it to Lucas, but it's off a skate. And now back the other way for Mound Westonka. Goalie saves it, knocks it into the corner. Up the boards to Lucas. Lucas chips it one more time. That's going to go down, but it's on net, so no icing. Ooh. West now turns, spins. He's got White crashing hard in front of the net. Hillen now with the puck. Pass over is in between two players, but luckily we keep possession. West now skating with it. West back out to the point. Out to Jonah. Jonah slides it down to Knox. Knox tries to go backhand move, but good stick there, knocks it away from him, and back now behind RJ as he retreats and passes it over to Jonah. Jonah up to Wyatt. Wyatt skating with it. That's another trip. Nice save there. Nice save from our goalie. Knocked up. Picked up by West. West tries to go over to Wyatt. And Westonka regathers in their zone. Good stick from Wyatt there. Not able to get possession though, unfortunately. Along the boards. Down, past Norton as he's going to skate with it. No icing here. He's going to circle behind our net. Quick little spin move. Gets it out to Milo. Milo skating with it now. And Milo goes down. Westonka regains possession. Shot, well saved by our goalie before the whistle. Puck was dropped, but near side referee blew the whistle. Not sure what he saw. And he wants both players get booted, so new players in for this face-off. We'll try it again. Nice pass up to Milo as he skates it out wide. Shot behind the net. Going to be gathered by Silas. He dumps it back down. We're going to be picked up by Grant. See if Grant can make something happen here. Tries to put it out front, but the goalie stick knocked that away. Off the boards and out. Puck is in the corner. Lucas is going to skate onto that. He's going to get there first. Oh, shoot. He loses an edge and goes down. Luckily, they send it right back to him. And back out to the point. Held. Nice job by Evan to hold that in. He tries to backhand it over. Over to Kern. Out to the point. He's going to be picked up by Jonah. Jonah didn't get a shot on net. Shot is deflected. Bounces into the corner. Jack is there. Back to Evan. Evan tries to go back to him. Back up to the point for Jonah. And eventually held in. And tried to get over to Lucas, but that's picked up. Now back the other way. Lucas gets it in deep as he skates off for a change. 8:38 left in the second period. Nice backhand pass from RJ over to Norton. Norton tries to get up to Hillen. He's able to get it there. Skating in, pass over to Wyatt. Wyatt tries to go back to Hillen. It's off a skate. I'd like to see Wyatt shoot that one there, but good unselfish play. Picked up by RJ. See now skates it up. Makes a move, centering pass over. West's stick is tied up, and that puck bounces all the way off the far boards. Picked up by RJ and knocked out. Shot is deflected up and over the net. Battle for the puck in that far corner there. And knocked down deep. Norton will get there first. He got a player on him. No one's talking to him. Penalty there on Wyatt. 6:55 left in the second period. Nice save from our goalie there. Good cover for the whistle. 34 seconds left in the penalty to Wyatt. As that puck is picked up by Milo. Milo up boards. Stays with it, flips it down. That's going to be icing, unfortunately. Arm is up, whistle, icing. .22 seconds left in the penalty to Wyatt. 5:47 left in the second period. Out to the point. Lucas is going to skate onto that. He's going to go with it as he skates in. Shot up and in for the shorty. Officially a shorty. So Bringerwell is now within 2 goals, 4-2, 5:34 left in the second period. We got 9 seconds left in the penalty to kill off here. See if we can keep some more momentum going as we get through the rest of this second period. Face-off controlled by Mound Westonka. 5 seconds now on the penalty. Penalty is expired. Wyatt is free. He is back on the ice as he luckily is back checking quickly there as that puck was turned over in the neutral zone. Backhand is deflected, picked up by Wyatt. Wyatt skating with it. He takes it along the far boards, cuts it middle. And backhand flip is nice save by the goalie. I didn't capture that, sorry. Nice little quick backhand flip from Wyatt. Goalie's got a block to it and knocked it up into the netting, out of play for a whistle. Wyatt's, that quick little backhand from Wyatt's gotten a lot better in the offseason. That's been working well for him so far early this year. That one almost found the tip-top corner, but luckily for Mound Westonka, the goalie got a piece of that. Nice battle by Evan to get that puck. See if he can get it out front here. Up front. Oh, nobody was there though. It comes all the way back to the point. Picked up by Carter. Carter's going to shoot it. Nice save by the goalie. Bouncing puck into the near corner. Tried to flip it up and out. And held in by Carter. Held in by Jack. Carter now skates in with it. He's knocked off the puck. Jack battling. Fired all the way across far side of the ice. And into now the Hopkins zone. Shot, nice save by the goalie. .423 left in the period. Face-off is ultimately controlled by Mound Westonka. Nice quick pass D to D. Shot in. Into the belly of the goalie, he covers that up, no rebound, whistle stoppage. And shot in, nice save goalie, loose puck in front, gonna have to get on that puck. Too many close point blank chances today from Mound Westonka. Picked up by Grant, Grant's now skating with it. And nice back check there from Mound Westonka, wins that puck back. That's offsides. Ooh, friendly fire, Mound Westonka. Knocked his teammate down, helped him up though, gave him his stick back, so all is forgiven. And that face-off is eventually controlled by Mound Westonka. Nice chip off the boards by 26. Nice move by Wyatt. Wyatt all the way far side, but it's just out of the reach of Wes as he and Knox give chase. And eventually got out of the zone. Carter's there to chip it up. Picked up by Knox. He tries to get over to West, but not able to get it there. We got a hook on Mound Westonka. He's acting, he's like, who, me? But yes, you. And 2 in the sin bin. Minute and a half power play for the Royals. 3:31 left in the second period. And Lucas drawn up the play from the right wing position. Evans set to take the face off. Jack to his left, Carter and Jonah back at the points. Need a minute 30, not a minute 3. We get the full minute 30 on the clock. Got a little home cooking. There we go. Minute 30 on the clock for the full power play here. And puck is dropped. Controlled by Mound Westonka. Chipped up as number 20 comes down with speed. Jonah gets over there. Evan on the back check coming back. Passing over. Nice play there. Nice waited for Jonah to break that play up. Pass back to the point. And still battling. Dump down deep. That's what I have to say. This is our power play. Let's see if we can get possession in their zone here. That's another trip. There we go. We got a 5-on-3 coming.
Move your feet, Blue!
All right, so we got a 5-on-3 for a minute 3. See if we can get one goal here and make this a real interesting hockey game. Face-off controlled by the Royals, but not able to be controlled. So out of the zone, left-handed group here. DDD pass, RJ to Knox. Knox back to RJ. RJ's going to skate that in. Makes a move out wide. It's a shot. Saved by the goalie. Up on top of the net. Almost trickled in, but went over the net. Picked up by Wyatt. Wyatt cuts in the middle. And that was picked off from him. And now number 20 back the other way. Good back check by Wyatt to win that back. She comes back in. Mound Westonka's zone. Ooh, loses control there. Comes down into the near corner. Tries to pass it over. That bouncing puck is off over Wyatt, or Wes's stick, excuse me. West back to the point to Norton. Norton all the way over to RJ. RJ's going to walk this in. Back down to Wyatt. Wyatt looking for Hopkins. Go back to RJ. Some Hillen back to the point to RJ. RJ fires it in. Tipped into the corner. 3 seconds left in the first penalty. About to be 5-on-4 here. Back down to, back across the point to RJ. Walk that in, RJ. Get a shot. Oh, shot is wide. And tipped out of the zone. Knocked down in behind the net. 9 seconds left in the second penalty, so these about to both expire here. As Knox skates it up. Picked up by West. West tries to get over to Knox. Knox fires it in low. Blocked by the goalie, back behind the net. Picked up by West. Oh! And eventually Mound Westonka down, but sniper fire takes out the skater. Silas still with it. Gets it into the zone where number 8 will take it behind his net as he regroups. Nice forecheck pressure there. Oh! 1:05 left in the period. Shot gobbled up by the goalie, no rebound. 59 seconds left in the period. Face-off controlled by Mound Westonka. Knocked off the boards into the corner. Jonah battling for it down there. All the way back out to the point, but bouncing puck gets out of the zone. Milo giving chase there. Nice spin from 12 to maintain possession. Nice pass by Silas over to Milo. Milo skating with it now. Milo with the shot, saved by the goalie, knocked in by net. 10 seconds left in the period. Battle for the puck in the corner. Fired down, picked up by Norton. 4 seconds left. Norton over to Carter off the boards. That should do it. All right, so you're in the 2. Scores 4 for Mound Westonka, 2 for the Royals. Let's see if we can get a few more goals here in this third period. Try and take a lead, if not tie it up at least. All right, puck is dropped and into the Mound Westonka zone where they have possession. And a little bit of on-delay defense from 91. They come back over into the Hopkins zone. Picks that up. He's going to skate with it. And she skates in. Tries to go to Evan, but that pass is behind him. He's going to dump it in deep. See if we can get a good forecheck going here. Lucas is over there. Knocked down behind. Jack going to get there first. Picked up by Lucas. Off the back of the net. And knocked out to the point where RJ's there. RJ gets a shot. Bouncing puck. Lucas is going to try and get there. Battling for it, and knocked over now, picked up by Evan. Evan spins again. Not able to make a pass there, and that puck is now out of the zone. Hopkins left to regroup. Pass over to Jonah. Jonah skating in. Puck is knocked away from him as Jonah gets it in the corner. Knocks it behind the net. Evan is there. Evan tries to go out front. Picked up by Carter. And knocked down in as we'll get a full line change here. Hillen is there on the forecheck. Wyatt coming in as well. Picked up by Wyatt. Knocked away. Backhand over. Picked up by Carter. Carter that's too many. Oh, icing. Controlled by the Royals. Norton slaps it around behind the boards. Hillen not able to get there. Luckily, it squirts past the defender. Picked up by Wyatt. Wyatt's knocked off on the boards. And picked up by Wyatt. Wyatt tries to go back to Hillen off a skate. Not able to get a shot off. back the other way. Hill now skates with it. He's got West skating up with him. Tries to get it over to West, but that was kind of knocked away from him before he got the pass off. And Mound Westonka back now in the Hopkins zone. Norton getting chase. Band on the shot. Picked up by Norton behind the net. Back over to RJ. RJ's got some time here. Tries to pass it over off a skate. And ultimately picked up by Mound Westonka. Nice play by Wyatt to break that up. Centering pass, no shot on net. Flipped up, out, and not out of the zone though. Now picked up by West. West is skating with it. 1-on-4. He makes a move to the corner. Tries to center it over. Hillen tries to get a stick to it. Bouncing puck there by the slot. Grant skating with it. Back by the net. Slap shot, wraps it along the boards all the way out. Jonah is going to hold it. Nice job of holding it in from Jonah there. And ultimately the puck is out of the zone. Back the other way. Backhand in. Battle for the puck on the near boards here. Can't see who has it. Jack flips it up. He's going to skate onto it here. He's got Lucas skating with him, but number 11 is going to beat him to it, unfortunately. Picked up by Lucas as he circles. Spins again. Uh-oh. Lost a little bit of footing there. Come on, boys. Go with the puck. Offsides. Bringing that all the way down on that one. You don't see that much. Offsides go all the way down. All the way through the neutral zone, picked up by Jonah. Jonah up to West. West skating with it. Over to Knox. Knox makes a move middle. He's taken down for the trip. So with 9:35 left in the game, the Royals will get another power play here. Wyatt skating with it. He's going to pick up some speed here. So he goes middle, makes a couple different moves, flips it up and in. Nice play by Wyatt there. Put that in the back of the net and just back within 2 goals here. 9:16 left in the game. Quite able to maintain control there as we got in the zone, so Mound Westonka back towards our end. Puck's picked up by RJ. RJ is going to send it down the ice. And icing. Another post. God. What do we got? Cross check. Nice pass from Lucas to Jack. Jack tried to center in, but it's off the stick. Carter will get there first and knock it back behind the net to Evan. Evan tries to center it. Back to Carter. Carter shoots it in. Puck is tipped and goes wide. Picked up by Lucas in the near corner. See circles. Down low to Evan. Oh, backhand flipped up and out. Player down, tip, so no icing. Offsides there. Well, almost got back on sides, but not quite. 7:03 left in the game. Picked up by RJ. RJ skating with it. He's going to rush it up and sides. Should be icing. And it is. 5:14 left in the game. Royals trail 6-3. Westonka dumps it into the Hopkins zone. Jonah's there. Wyatt comes over to support. Wyatt picks up the puck. Passes up to Wes. Wes is going to slot it over to Knox. He gets a stick to it, so no icing. He's going to pick it up. So he comes in behind the net. Wyatt coming there as well. Wyatt spins, loses the puck, but gets it back. Spins again. Backhand. Oh, off a shin guard, so blocked. Otherwise, that might have had a good chance going in the back of the net. Nice pass from Wyatt over to Carter. Carter skating up with it. Tries to pass it over. And no icing as it's on net. Off the boards. Picked up by Carter. Picked up by Wes. Wes skating with it. Wes is shot down, but no call. And Westonka back the other way. Battle for the puck in the corner. Norton's there. Puck comes back up to the point. Number 12. Backhand flips it back down to 17. 17 takes the shot in. Blocker save goalie. Chip passed out front, picked up by Grant. Grant up to Milo, but he's not able to control the pass. And a high stick. Picked up by Jack. Passes over to Lucas. Lucas skating with it. Dumps it into the corner. Skates around. It's thrown into the boards. Gets back up. Gathers his stick. And Westonka back the other way. So that'll do it here. Final score 6 on Westonka 3, Hopkins Royals.